Alright, give me 1 minute, then I'll be ready to start, guys.
Okay.
So how you doing, Nighthawk?
Pretty well.
How much money have you spent in the Steam sale? Are you broke now?
I've been selling trading cards, so I haven't spent a dime of my real money.
I think I've made $5 off of selling my trading cards.
I made like 30 bucks so far.
What? How?
I have lots of games with trading cards.
Holy shit! God! I feel good when it's like, I got 26 cents off this game. Oh yeah! Oh, are you raking it in by like the dollars?
No. Just a bunch of them are like a quarter.
Alright. So what games have you picked up?
I bought a Borderlands 2 copy with the season pass for a friend, and just now I just picked up Deus Ex.
I take it you never played Deus Ex before?
I played a little bit of it, I just never finished it.
What'd you like with the little bit you played?
Yeah, punching hookers was pretty fun.
It's not as fun as Dead Space, punching babies until they explode. But it's close. Or Grand Theft Auto, where you go and you pick up an escort, you use her service, and then you punch her and take her money.
You want your money back, man.
I know, dude.
I was at a job, I worked at a hospital, and I was calling Cincinnati Microwave and ordering an escort because that was the name of the radar detectors. And I went through this whole ordering an escort thing, and then one of the mom-like nurses there like bawled me out. And she didn't realize that it's a radar detector, really. Here's the ad. I was buying a radar detector, not an escort.
That's what they call it this day. Radar detectors. I get it. Keep that on the down low.
Oh yeah, I have no problem with it now, right?
Don't tell his wife.
So let's see. We're about ready to kick off. Are we live?
Yeah.
Yeah, old days. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so I guess we can kind of start. I can give I did a little bit of research, and I don't know how many people are in the chat area that would be from the Haven team, but maybe they could also fill in a little bit of details. Kick it off. My name is Ninja Mukau, and here with Nighthawk and Finn the Human. Go ahead, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
It is season 10. It is match 6, I think. And it looks like FITH has chosen FITH and the Haven have chosen to go with a fun map instead of the boring map, Granary. They've gone with Process, or if you're in Canada, such as Wavy Scribble, it's Process. And just kind of give a little bit of background. Team, we're pretty familiar with FITH. The Haven is the team they played today. Both teams are 3-2. The Haven is ranked 21. FITH is ranked 23. And so the outcome of this match does change their rankings and make one person go above the other. The Haven describes himself as a place for any misfit to reside, to be safe, not to be confused with Haven the show, which I kind of liked, but then got bad. I did notice there are 4 brony avatars. I don't know if this is a brony team or not, but shout out to the bronies.
And one Adventure Time.
And one Adventure Time. There's Jakey Poo with a Jake, but he has an eye patch to make him kind of tough. Let's see. Of note, I will say that the Haven has some pretty good credentials. They've beat 2 good teams. They've beat the Turnips and they've beat the Colored Pylons. The Colored Pylons are currently sitting at 4-1 and ranked 7th. So they definitely have the potential to beat a good team. Maybe they are 3-2, so maybe these 2 times they had some staffing problems or otherwise. Anything to talk about, guys, or can we kick it off?
Let's go.
Let's go. This is a long one, right?
It looked like it.
Yeah, we will have two halves. There are two demos, so it was not a wipeout. I think we're all set at 14,000. Do you guys want to... Nighthawk, do you want to count off?
Sure. Finn, are you ready?
Ready to go?
3, 2, 1.
So we still have a little bit of pregame to go, but we're almost there. And that's the pregame.
Let's see. Process is a really fun match. It's really... I see it as a sixes game more than a Highlander. I bet there's a lot of back and forth. It can get kind of stalematey. The last point's pretty easy to defend. The second to last... Are we... Do we kick off? We started. I'm sorry.
Yep. No, keep talking, Mukau. You're fine.
Oh, yeah, you know, we can see it as it goes on. The rollout, very important in process. Really, the team that rolls out and wins the first middle point, in my opinion, usually wins.
Yeah. But it's standard for the combo to hide behind the rocks. But it was kind of weird for Red Team. For Haven, they pushed past the rocks even though they didn't have an Uber or anything. Just pushed FITH back.
Right, yeah, and then they have 100% right now.
Both are at 100.
We have blue coming out of choke. They are man down, but their medic runs, attaches to the heavy. I'll discuss a couple areas. Choke is the bump that you just walk over, typically to get in and out. There's a place where there's computers, and it has a big step up that attaches to the middle. That area is typically called IT. And there's a side room that goes through where there's actually pipes and stuff like that, and that's called the sewers.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
So, a little side note if you didn't catch it. Both popped Ubers, but Gary Busey ran in and blew back the medic. The heavy didn't notice that the medic got blown back until he was already way behind him. But thankfully for the demo, who saved the medic.
Oh, Haven's really aggressive. They're just pushing straight out. Blue is on the point. Don't really have sentries set up yet. See, Stu's got a dispenser and a teleporter. Of course, no exit.
Stu's running minis, correct? Yes.
I don't see it. Yep, there's a mini. Blue is holding, I guess, what I would call the lower lobby area there. Let's see, Red is having a big push in on the left now. They use their Uber. The medic is not really flashing all his teammates, and so he ends up running away almost.
And that Pyro's getting him again. Gary Busey's doing a good job pushing back the Ubers.
And there goes my... Oh, and Red is wiped. Blue should be pushing out and backcapping now. There goes my point that I always push. It's like, if you're going to go in with an Uber, you really only want to go in with two heavy classes. Because you can get out alive and you can control it. Medics get overwhelmed when there's 16 people to heal, and you can sometimes pick the guy that isn't being Ubered and just wipe him.
That's true. Do you think 2 or 3? Because I think the Pyro would also be a really good class to charge in with the Uber.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3. Oh, wow. So, let's see, who do we have? We have Xenoman being spy today. We don't have Science, I noticed. Science is playing Soldier.
Who normally plays Solely?
Sandwich, is that right?
I think Powers.
Oh, Powers, yeah.
That's right.
This is turning into a heavy medic versus heavy medic game. I don't like this. The flanking classes, if that's going on, flanking classes need to be all over that back cap. I do like how Waffle is playing, Pocket Waffle. He has a good control of his minigun, and he's doing a great job protecting his medic.
I will say there are some points where he gets a little bit too far and extended, but for the most part, he does a really good job.
I'm interested in him too. Like, you see how many times he's turning around, he's watching his back, he's not getting spied. He really is watching for spies for his medic. And look at the pyro all over the medic. Hey, do you want to give some pyro love? You were talking about that pregame.
But he does a lot of that, and then at the same time, go look at Zanhorn and see how often he turns around. It's not nearly as much as Pocket Waffle's doing. So red medic's down, blue medic's up with 25, 27%.
You know what I'm seeing right now is there's 18 players and they're spread out evenly all over the map. There's not a lot of teamwork here that I see. This is recess, recess playing, schoolyard playing.
Has it been so long since you've been at recess that you forgot how to say it?
Yeah, like rhesus monkeys. Hey, it wasn't too long ago. It was like the 60s.
Eh, 60s. That was, what, a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, they had rock music then.
Yeah, it was two people banging rocks together.
The control point is being contested.
Just kidding.
All right. Nah, it's all good. Red's working their way in, and I think they overextended. They're being a little too aggressive. They haven't even capped the last point, and they wiped their heavy classes, including their medic.
Yeah. All Zanhorn had to do is just wait for two of them to pass by, and he could pick off the medic and the pyro easily.
Let's see if Waffle gets taken out, or Waffle... Oh, he lives with like half a point.
Time has been added.
He gets out the gloves of running urgently, and he runs for a medic, or med pack.
Health pack. Now, another person to focus on was Super. Super's doing a really good job, too.
Let's see, the leaders of this team are Cogitation and Jakey Poo. The Pyro and the Demo. I'd love to be in their team speaker, their mumble, and listen to who's making the calls, because both leaders are not medics. Oh, Coin Up does have charge. He can use it, and he can just stand on the point and waste some time if he doesn't get blown off.
And that's exactly what he does.
Oh, but they were in bad shape, but they actually cleaned up pretty well. There's a wrangled sentry. Somebody needs to find it. Oh. That was all Scout. Who's their Scout? He gets kudos. AMC. He hung in there.
So let's see if they do anything differently.
Let's check this rollout again. We didn't talk about the rollout much. Blue does pick a very good rollout. And the blue demo, Space Cat, is on the point before anybody gets there. Doesn't get any kills, but he's harassing people, which is great.
And red team's now just hiding behind the rock, slowly pushing forward.
There's a spy in the sewers behind Zanhorn. He probably wants to get a pick. Oh, red wipes. They have 2 up. That was a great rollout by FITH.
Do you think they should be sitting back on the first point waiting for the cap or pushing forward?
Absolutely not. Oh, the spy is behind him on the main point. Let's see if he gets a medic pick. Taco. Taco! What's Taco doing? He goes up to IT. No, he changes his mind.
He
He's
might go
being
for
pretty
heavy.
obvious. Oh, he's so
never mind.
obvious. Now he ends up just face fighting Stu.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
There's something I was saying a while ago in the pregame chat when we were just kind of talking. That's about like good teams and bad teams. There's a on this kind of cap point map. There's an idea of ratcheting. And sometimes if you win, the team is not resilient enough to actually back cap and push back. And good teams will get, you know, they'll get crazy, they'll wipe, they'll lose the points, they'll get pushed back to the wall, and then they'll push out. A bad team gets ratcheted and they can never really recap.
They kind of fall apart after the first point.
Coin Op uses Uber, they push out, they're getting pushed around by a Pyro.
Our control.
Gary Busey again doing a really good job pushing back that Uber.
Oh, and Zanhorn's trapped. He might have been able to take the soldier, but he decides to run and die. Yeah, run and die. I saw that.
Trying to go for a spy cap? Ooh, close.
The control point is being captured.
Didn't quite get it though.
Gary Busey is a point. He says that Coin Op does the calling, but he's not a leader. So I guess that's true. That's true of our team actually too.
Who calls in your team?
Our medic, of course. His name's Columbo. Do you remember Columbo from the 70s?
I do. I was about to make a comment about is he dead or not, but I thought it would be a little bit rude. Because that actor has to be as old as rocks.
Oh, look at that. What a beautiful cap. Just a steady push. Not a lot to talk about there. It was just a nice steady push.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because they capped the first point. So I'm 2 for 2, right?
What do you mean?
First person to cap middle gets it.
True. Did blue cap middle last time?
I think so.
Alright. 2 for 2. We'll see.
Oh, this is fascinating. Yeah, we had a blue rotated right, red rotated right. And this time I think red's getting the best of FITH.
It looks like red is sticking with Uber. Sorry, it looks like Haven's sticking with Uber while FITH has already transitioned over to crits.
It depends on who's hot right now. Like, Space Cat's not hot right now. At least not in the scores. If you have a hot demo or hot soldier, you know, crits is good.
Alert, alert.
Mm-hmm. It is nice, though, that Coin Op is listening to our complaints and everything and actually rolling with the demo.
Time has been added.
Oh. And a nice stab, but it instantly goes down. Alright, blue's pushed back. We get a mini sentry up. Stu's covering the last point. Everybody's down numbers. Blue decides to back cap. I think they'll get it.
Control point is being captured.
Pocket Waffle off by himself. He finally picks up a medic. He does some killing. Coin Up doesn't want to be there. There's too much heat there. Oh, and Space Cat jumps away from his medic. Oh, well, they had Uber. That's alright. That was probably the plan.
Pocket Waffle all by himself. No.
So you were saying you're talking about Busey. You were giving him some praise. You wanna say what you were saying in pregame?
I think he did a good job. I might have watched this match when they were playing it, and his reflex were really good. His spy checking was good. I mean, he was bottom of the leaderboard, but I think he did a good job.
And that's the teamwork thing, you know. In a pug, it's whoever has the highest score is doing the best, right? The carry.
For some people, I don't play that way. I feel bad. My job in a pug is just to take care of that medic. Other people go for top frags, and it's just not fun.
You know, what's going on here is I don't feel like FITH has a coherent plan of pushing out from their second to the mid. Like, what I'd like to see is some flankers in the sewers on the right, or main classes going through IT on the left, up top there. And they're defending instead of realizing that you can attack and defend at the same time.
True. Do a little bit of scout harassment.
I think the Haven engineer, who is he? I'm funny and I smoke weed too. He's actually done a pretty good job of keeping the flank up. He has, he just died now, but he has a mini sentry up in there, and he's keeping it wide so that people don't predict where the attack's coming from. You know, as an attacking team from mid to this point, you can come in bottom, you can come in IT, you can come in sewer, or you can come in choke. There's really 4 directions you can hit people from, and you should have your flanking classes hitting from those, even if you take an Uber straight in.
Yeah. What I notice is a lot of the time that they're going through choke and not through the other ways. Like, if first you don't succeed, forget that plan, try a new one.
There's a good sniper battle typically in the choke. This is a fun place for snipers. I see Zeno is caught. He's trying to get behind the medic for a medic pick.
Nice spy checking.
Absolutely.
Takes him down quickly. Looks like the combo's trying to push forward, get a little bit of aggression before they cap the second point.
Okay, I want to make a note of that. They're capping. What's going on? The scout is capping the second to last point while the entire team moves to the last point. It's beautiful.
And as you saw in the instance, they did that. The blue heavy medic thought that the whole team would be on the second point. They rushed there to find out the whole team is on there first and caps it before they can really utilize their Uber.
Yep. That's good in a couple ways because the team that's defending doesn't have an opportunity to really know that they need to protect last either. So they get caught running out. I think Red looks like they got out fast with their soldier. Who's this guy? He's doing well. Red soldier, Star Knight. There we go. Star Knight. Wow, he kind of flanked. He's even kind of going up through IT. He's on the next cap point. He's messing with the engineer Stu. Eventually dies, but I think he did enough damage to really put FITH back on their heels. FITH is wiped. They have a demo and an engineer. I bet they need to be protecting last. FITH got good spawns.
Time has been added.
They're lucky they got good spawns there, honestly.
No, I'm still relatively new to all the competitive lingo. Good spawns. What exactly does it mean?
Let me give you an example. In let's see, Badwater. Maybe like Upward. These PL maps, if you're attacking, you have like a 5-second spawn. So we got a good back cap going on here, by the way. Good job. FITH pushes out. We'll see if they can get to the middle again. So with these maps where you have a really short spawn times change based on the cap point or where the cart has got to. So if you have a 5-second spawn timer, why not send everybody out but your medic who has Uber and see if you can get kills and make the other team pop Uber and force them to either die and you're starting to move the cart, or everybody dies. 5 seconds later, you're all back. There's, but some of these points, I think Dust Bowl has like a 15-second spawn timer, which is just murder. So, sometimes a team will be completely wiped, but they'll get a good spawn, and then they'll all come out instantaneously. Here's a good stab, starting on Taco. Taco doesn't get the med stab.
Ooh, face stab.
I don't think these guys are getting good med picks at all, really. This isn't a good spy map today. Maybe I missed it. I haven't seen a spy stab a medic yet.
I think it's a lot of just bombing that's taken out the medic.
Xeno circling, or what's going on here? We have a back cap. We have .2. I wanna work with fifth, and hey, come on, guys, let's figure out how to get to the mid from second. Again, they look a little. They're all up. They're waiting for coin up. I guess he's at 80%.
Maybe they're just trying to stick together as a team.
Let's see what they do. They're going to go through. They're going to go through choke. Maybe they're not familiar enough. I think they probably scrim this map. Yeah, they all go through choke. Coin up is trying to probably Uber 6 people, although they seem to have dropped their spy. They all pour through choke. Haven escaped into the sewers. They have a demo and an engineer escaped into the sewers.
I think they popped that Uber just a little bit too early, though. I mean, they popped it halfway through choke, and by the time they got to the rocks and pushed the red team back, the Uber was already gone.
It was obvious. Like if you're on red, you know, if you're a sharp medic, you know what their percentage is. You know they have advantage, perhaps, and so you just play passively. You wait to see it. Everybody hides. As soon as Uber's over, you kill some people and then recap that point. Red's trying to gather their people. They do have 100%. That's some good advantage. CoinUp only has 33%.
They move in with her combo.
This time Waffle's getting great kills. He's just cleaning up.
The final control point is being contested.
Nice cap. Combo was top 3 in that round.
So we're 3-1. Space Cat uses a lot of health, but he gets out to the main point first. This is a good place for soldiers and demos to get elevation too. I haven't seen people using that too much. I really want the soldiers and the demos to be up on the crates.
The FITH is doing a pretty good job in this rollout, just staying together.
Well, we know. I mean, I'm now 3 for 3 calling the 4 for 4, I guess. The team that capped the middle won.
All right, I will pay attention this time. See who caps it, and if you are wrong, something bad will happen at the end of this match.
Well, then I'm wrong. I can be wrong.
All right.
It's all right.
Nice headshot by Super.
We got Super just kind of capping by himself here.
Oh, we got a little sniper battle.
Yep. Who's gonna win?
Super.
No?
Well,
Not yet.
we'll see.
Time has been added.
Super runs, goes for health. Oh, and the
No, he's
body
you
shot.
can still get him.
Slap Choppa with the body shot.
Nice.
That's RTO worthy there.
Kill's a kill.
Well, I guess Haven's got this round.
Haven has the Uber advantage by half an Uber. And FITH's medic is...
And they got middle first, of course, that's my rule. Pocket Waffle off by himself, just kind of riding up into IT. His medic's going to catch up with him. Yeah, there he is.
What do you think about that? Like, as a heavy, I would, like, if I didn't have my medic with me, I would be yelling in, like, chat, like, where are you? Like, oh, you're back here. And then I would immediately jump back and go find him. I mean...
Yeah, you know, I think a heavy by himself, you know, you have the biggest gun, you have the most health. Sometimes it's your turn to just go in and wreck people. Sometimes it's your job to draw attention to people, you know, and maybe you die, but you die taking people down. I don't know. This is kind of a weak push. We'll see if they get it. They really don't have advantage at this point. Haven's getting torn up by Zanhorn, who gets headshot by Super. Super's really doing well this round.
But FITH holds off.
With their they get spawns, so there's now a couple people on the point. You want to see him. You want to see him, like rubber band. You want to see him spring back and not just ratchet down so that they can't cap the next and can't back and can't back.
Mm-hmm.
Coinop's buffing everybody up. He has moved to Kritzkrieg. He's 60-70% right now. And Chrome is still running Metagun. The Kritzkrieg has a certain percentage faster. You get your crits faster, so sometimes it's a good way to get people out of that cycle. A good crits can take a medic out who has Uber going.
I love it. Just watch the heavy medic run away like little babies.
Medic lived to fight another day, though. Pillar Chrome's a 97% metagun. And he's got his heavy. Now look at the other heavy medic run. Like little babies. I like what Zanhorn did. He died, but he died protecting his medic. I noticed he didn't back out fast. He was faced up to the danger, and his medic was... hopefully in his chat, he was... or in Mumble or TeamSpeak, he was saying that... you know, clear out of there, I'll take it. And he's meat shield. The medic is incredibly important. We have 100% Kritzkrieg now, and Zanhorn respawns, so that was a good call. You see how short those spawns were?
Where's the sandwich?
The control point is being captured.
You will see, like in some plat teams, there's some heavies that will just... they could care less about the medic. They will be out roaming, killing people, getting behind people, flanking people.
Why? When the medic's the most important class, or you see a demo's hurt, you throw the demo the sandwich.
Yeah, you know, they're so good they just clean people up, and it doesn't matter if every time you spawn you kill 2 people, your team's gonna win. If your whole team does it.
Nice little runaround by Coinop.
Here goes the spy pick. Oh, the spy again. Man, this is a bad spy night. Taco tried to get a pick on Coinop, but just missed it. I hear Xeno's winning. Sniper contest, we have 45 for Slap Choppa. 42. Unfortunately, 26 for Super. I think he made more key plays, though. Maybe I'm just not watching closely enough. I'm familiar with Xeno, so I'm watching Red a little bit closer.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Xeno got a backstab?
I will make a note that FITH did recap the middle. I said that was something they were having difficulty with. They did cap it momentarily, but they wiped. They used a lot of people getting it.
The control point is being contested.
Zanhorn protects his medic from a pick by Taco. You know, I think both medics are doing pretty well. Fluffy Chrome is... I wish, like maybe we need like running logs or something where you can see it beside. But I think both are getting most of their Ubers or crits off. I haven't seen them drop a lot. And here's a stalemate version of this map. If this was like a sixes match, then the wipes would be definitive. It's not too hard to kill 6 people and then cap. It's kind of tough to kill 9. I like what Zanhorn did there. He didn't quite get it, but he tore people up.
Coin op went down,
The control point is being contested.
but Fifth got the point back.
And actually, the Haven team wiped getting that. They just have their engineer. They did get spawns, but they paid a big price for capping that middle.
Time has been added.
This is a boring map. We need somebody screwing off or doing something crazy.
Where are those kids in team chat again? Bring them in here.
Captured.
All right, Haven wins because they had that middle and time ran out in the half. That was a key cap, actually, then. Come to think of it. I'm never really smart enough. People on my teams always tell me when we won our match this time, but one of our points was, you know, they had 30 seconds to beat us, otherwise we were going to win, so we just need to cap them, you know, cap the middle. And that's where this one ran out. Anybody have any idea where the next one starts up, or should we just kind of start at 0?
We can start at 0.
I believe it's the one that ends in 2229.
So one of the Fifth members saved the chat logs so that we could try to use them, and he is just now pinging me, telling me got them downloaded.
Maybe they could post it to the chat. That would be cool. It would let people pay less attention to us.
And more attention to the team yelling at each other. Or gently talking.
Okay, I found my arrow. It's now over my demo playback. Are we ready to go?
Where are we starting at?
0.
Let's start at 2000.
Okay, 2000. Hang on. I hit go to, and then I paused. We ready to go?
Ready to go?
Nighthawk, do the honors.
3, 2, 1.
Looks like teams have switched sides.
Still got a little bit of mess around to do.
People are going and getting adult beverages. Except for Coin Op, he's only 14.
Go team coin op.
He better not be. Coin Op says he dropped like 12 times. Maybe I'm not paying attention too well. I still think it'd be cool to, you know, we do this live and it's fun, but there were certain times where it would be so great to have like a slow-mo. Like I wish we could do a little production on this. Like they were playing the map on Upward and the heavy got sprayed way out off the cliff by a level 3. That would have been so cool in slow motion. I would have been like, no. As the guy just flies off the cliff.
Or somehow get the chat from the person.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Like hear the people, or here's Anhorn. You guys aren't protecting me, or whatever he was saying in chat.
I am the most important player on this team.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
You get what you want. I'm gonna take my heels somewhere else.
So let's see. I'm still perfect record. First cap wins the map, right?
I think you are. The last one was kind of push and pull. I think this match is really going to break it, or make or break it.
It could have gone either way, yeah. Wait, by the way, where are we at? I lost count. Is it like 4-1.
Fifth one, the second one. I think it's 3-1. They've only played 4 matches, right? 1-3 says Gary.
Okay, 1-3. Well, Fifth has to get in gear. That's for sure.
They have to break out their ghastly gibbuses and frying pans.
You know, I crafted mine. I don't know what happened to my frying pan. I had one. I'm so sad. I must have just in one of my drunken rages where I like smelt everything I own.
Did you cry a little bit?
No, I mean I can get another one. They're not expensive, but I'm still sad. It's not my frying pan. It was all conditioned.
You oiled it up and everything, nicely seasoned.
Yeah, I mean, well, you have to oil it the first maybe 10 times you use it, but then it just gets seasoned. You just don't wash it with soap.
Something I am kind of missing in this match, and we really need to get a lot more of, is frying pan kills. Where are the frying pan kills?
Come on, demo bombing cabers.
That's so annoying. Charge and targe cabers.
That's fun.
I get so pissed off when I see one, because I know it's not going to be him charging and hitting me. It's going to kill me. It's going to be him fucking caber.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer something in the chat. Mott Pestilence is asking, is it possible to get into a team mid-season? And teams always have people leaving or coming, and a lot of teams, like, I don't know what class you play, but you might have a demo player that, like, I hate doing scrims, and I can only make it sometimes. And if you're a good all-around player, a lot of times you can get on a team as a sub. You get on the roster, and then you show up on the days that they're playing and see if anybody isn't going to show up. I've been on teams where people don't show up a lot because they don't like me, and so the subs play maybe half the time even. So that's a good way to get some experience, especially in the scrimmages. And I mean, to be honest, this is game day, right? But the scrimmages are just as fun. There's no difference. Best way to find a team that needs a sub is to get your butt onto ugcleague.com and sign up, get on their forums, and just go to the players looking for a team forum and pick your division appropriately. If you think you're the best soldier in the world, then go to the plat one. Otherwise, if you just want to sandbag and have an easy time, go to iron.
Is there a Zanhorn League?
What, like to replace him?
No, there's Zanhorn League. Like, I know you have Platinum, but there's got to be one above that, right?
Oh, yeah, the Zan League.
Yeah.
It goes Gold, Platinum, and Zan. Actually, if you play heavy, you should talk to Gary. Maybe he'd replace Zanhorn.
Ooh.
You don't have to be 5th to play on the 5th team. Note, Zidium and Science are not 5th. Other notable people that have been not 5th is me. I would tag up question marks instead of 5th.
If I remember correctly, Science used to play back on the CMB servers. Long time ago.
Pharaoh, did he ever play with a 5th team? I didn't know that. He's really good. Another thing to note, this is summer season. This is season 10, and it's kind of laid back. Teams aren't scrimming as much. It's not very serious. They're playing maps like this. This isn't really a serious map. So it's just kind of a mix of fun maps, and people in the summer aren't too serious. But come like the fall season, it's very important and serious. All right, we're ready to roll out. Fifth is red now, and their back is against the wall. They need some quick victories. Space Cats roll out, superior to everybody. Jakey Poo didn't make it out nearly as quickly. It is a demo fight for a second.
CoinOp's still running that crits.
Zidium joins in, and the scout and the demo do take out the demo. Zidium using the elevation. Look how good that is. This map is about elevation, right at this point. You need to get your people up high. Except for maybe your heavy and medic.
I think the heavy's too fat to get up that high.
It's looking good for fifth. Looks like they win. Hooray!
Time has been added.
Well, not yet. Not yet. We'll see.
We'll see if your rule actually applies. So fifth has a full Uber, and so does
Oh, but CoinOp drops from a tampon gun, no less. Good job, Cogitation, team leader. And Haven's making a great push on the point.
The control point is
Stu is up. Is he even thinking about last, or is he thinking about number 2?
control point is being contested. Time has been added.
Well, fifth got spawns. They're all on the point. They're going to hold the point too, looks like. But by that drop, they also lost a bunch of advantage. CoinOp's at 30%, Fluffy Pillow's at 70%. We'll see if he uses that advantage and gets in there before CoinOp has a chance to spring his meta gun.
depending on how you roll this out, I mean, that Uber that Fluffy Pill is running can completely wipe out CoinOp's crits.
Again, here's the width issue. Neither team's using the flanks terribly well. FITH is thinking about going through IT, but I think that's a pretty risky proposition. They have a spy behind them on the point right now. Taco's going to sneak up behind CoinOp, maybe. He's hiding behind the barrier on point 2.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
No, that is not a good time for a spy cap. I would have liked to have seen him take the medic out. That would have guaranteed Uber advantage. Uber advantage is now lost.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Gary Busey is trying to cap the point. There's a crazy melee battle going on. Yeah, medics usually lose melee battles. Jakey Poo kills Space Cat in the demo battle.
Super wins it all.
I've been tempted at a couple matches actually to challenge like the other heavy to a duel. I know that's not pro, but I think it'd be fun as hell.
Tested.
Do I need to start calling you Booze Clues from now on?
I'd rather not. No. I'm a different player than him.
Alright.
Fifth is still on the center point. Let's see what Haven has for pushing out. A lot of spy checking by Pocket Waffle. He does eventually kill Xeno Man. Today's not a good soldier night. I don't think Science or Star Knight are doing too well. The Pyros are not really capturing a lot of points. Spies aren't doing good medic picks. This is a drag out battle of heavies and medics. Oh, Science tries to bomb in and get the medic. He gets killed in the air by Waffle. That's good tracking by him. Uber for Uber. Let's see which medic drops. Both medics get out of dodge before they drop, looks like.
Haven has the advantage.
And they
Oh,
push
no, they have
out
to go
using
back.
it, but I don't feel like they had that good of advantage. We'll see. Zidium has a height advantage.
Ooh. Nice backstab on Xeno.
Yeah, that was good. I think honestly, if I was fifth at this point, I'd be focusing on Pocket Waffle, maybe just trying to stab him the most. Without him, their team is falling apart.
So is it odd to say that we have two heavy teams going up against each other, basically?
Well, this is Steel Division. I think it's par for the course. As you get up in the higher divisions, what you can do as a heavy doesn't quite matter as much. It's sad, but true.
I can always dream. One day I shall be the prettiest princess in the ball.
But only on
Only on iron.
I don't think I could get on an iron team. I think I'd have fun with it, but I don't think I could get on one. It'd frustrate me too. The better teams you get, the better, the less you're going to get sniped, because your sniper's good, and the less you're going to get bombed because your pyro's good, etc. It gets frustrating, actually. You think like I would be the best, but you get used to having people watching your back. Wow, I'm just feeling like Fifth needs to start making some moves here. CoinOp's at 100%. He's just sticking on the main point.
Both teams really aren't pushing
They're
forward.
getting flanked now. Let's see if CoinOp drops. No, he does pop it, not drop it. There's spies and heavies running around all over the place. Anhorn gets a couple good kills, finds a spy, gets killed by a demo. And, oh my gosh, Chrome, get out of there.
Will he make it?
He's only got 4%, but Stu's hunting him down. Stu gets him.
Nah. Close.
That gives CoinOp a 32% advantage, so maybe they can use that to cap the next point. I'd like to see that. Fluffy Pillow just up now, so it's more like a 60% advantage. Waffle's just sticking on the point, trying to kill everybody he can. I want to see somebody bomb in on him. They do have their 3 heavy classes up. They have a soldier and a demo and a heavy on the point. It's a little tough to bomb in on that.
Fifth is Uber advantage, too.
They are losing their... Well, no. If they use it, they're not going to lose it. At this point, if I was Haven, I'd be trying to force a pop so that it's not on CoinOp's terms. And they did. See, that meant that they didn't need to defend the Uber. They just need to... Oh, come on! Communication, guys. Find that pyro that's hanging out behind your medic. Everyone pays the price for it.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Every weapon that has been changed is legal. As a matter of fact, really the biggest upgrade that I've seen is the quick fix, and it allows it's like a half buff now. And with that, it used to be if you're losing and you need to quick get some crits up, you go crits. If you're backed into the corner, you go crits because your cycles are faster. Pretty much now anymore, you can go quick fix and you can get people healed up so fast. Quick fix is definitely an option competitively now. I've seen it in several games. But the whitelist has stayed the same, at least on our server, because I haven't changed it. I have been talking about adding a hat to the whitelist without telling people so that one of our players can have a hat. Don't tell anybody.
What would it be?
I forget what it is, but I'm willing to have people get angry at me because a hat is on the whitelist that isn't supposed to be. Come on. It's not something that gives you an advantage. Here comes Xeno Man trying to get the medic stab. He does. That's a key stab. Now CoinOp has 100% advantage. Let's see how he uses it. He finds Space Cat. Very good. He's got Zanhorn and Space Cat.
Something you're noticing is that the longer this goes on, the more lax the Pyro gets. In the beginning of the match, the Pyro was all over the combo, spraying them. Now he's more relaxed and letting the spies to get in through.
You know, Zanhorn, they missed the teleporter. They have a really aggressive teleporter, Haven does. And maybe that's going to, sting him. It's right on the main point. It's right around the corner. Soldier made it up. He's going to bomb the medic. There it goes. Medic down. That was because of the teleporter. Let's say good job by the I'm Funny. That was a great teleporter.
And Xeno noticed it and sapped it.
Teleporter down. Time has been added.
So I'm noticing in chat, I think this is funny. Coin Op was yelling at Zanhorn as Zanhorn was being Zanhorn. This isn't like a game. This is a marathon.
It was a very long match.
I'm really cheering for FITH though because my theory, right? You cap the middle. Super's trying to snipe the corner. I almost wouldn't mind him seeing. Yeah, there he goes.
He got a body shot.
There's a good spot that you can. Yeah, there he goes. He's coming out of the sewers.
If Science is picking him,
Science did a good job picking up the flank there. That's what you need your soldiers to do.
and FITH pushes him back.
Those key plays. Science is he's 11 points, but that was a key play there. That's good stuff. That teleporter's back up too.
If you look at the score really quickly, Zanhorn is not number 2. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I've always thought Zanhorn was number 2. That was a joke. Alright, whatever.
Went right over my head, I'm sorry.
Like number 2?
Yeah, I get it. So he is the shit or he is shit?
I guess it depends on who you ask.
The control point is being contested. Time has been added.
Alright, FITH. What a stalematy map. It's like watching a clock with a pendulum.
It's like the map that never ends.
But CoinOp is running the Kritzkrieg instead.
Point is being captured.
Zanhorn does a great job of picking out Star Knight in the air. Jumping soldiers have no defense against a heavy that can track. That was a good job. Fluffy Pillow does have an Uber advantage. I'm not sure if he's running Uber or crits. He's running Uber. You know what I'd like to see from them is to hold back, to try to force the Uber or force the crits, and then to back cap after FITH dies out. But unfortunately, they come out really hot. Slap Chop, a key snipe on the heavy.
The control point is being captured.
Okay, so the medic and the heavy are down. The soldier is down for Haven. It's a great time to push in. 80% maybe Uber. He pops it. He's using crits. He crits as a heavy. Heavy gets stabbed. Medic gets hit. Key stabs by the Haven spy there.
Saved by the sentry gun.
In the back cap.
Yeah, they're doing it right now. At this point, they really just need to push forward and get as much distance as they can.
Yeah, I agree. I want to... Anytime you're back capping, you leave your scout there maybe, your scout and your engineer.
I would leave my spy or my sniper or something, because the scout has ×2.
Yeah. Do you think it's what's influencing people is the fact that they get points?
Maybe. You're talking about like the speed they capture?
No. I mean, like, I get my 2 points for capturing a point or whatever.
Oh. Only if it's a payload race.
No, I mean you get points for capping. I think it's like 1 or 2. Nighthawk, do you know?
I think it's like 1.
Yeah, but on a CP, I don't think it's the same as it's like a payload race. You see the cart getting pushed up to the point, you're like, oh, I gotta get my like 1 point. And you
Oh yeah,
capture
absolutely.
it, and then you're in a way.
You've watched me play enough payload races to see that I only touch it when it's right about to cap. Pushing the carts for, slugs.
Has been added. Alert. The control point is being
It doesn't really look like they're going to be able to protect this. Let's see, they get their heavy. He's linking up with Coin Op a little bit. Coin Op is really hurt. The Uber is almost even. Fluffy Pillow goes down.
And Fifth pushes forward.
Xenoman's making it up in the score chart there. He's now second place. Zanhorn's slowly creeping back. I think like sometimes when you have these slugfests, you almost can't help but be like second or first place as a heavy. Again, it's the most offense and the most health.
But it's also one of the biggest targets, other than the medic and the demo.
Fifth comes out with her crits. Not getting an awful lot of kills. The Space Cat kills the engineer. Zanhorn gets Star Knight, the soldier.
Super gets the melee kill.
That's a pretty good wipe. The medic has kept it though. They're gonna have equal Uber if they get good spawns. We'll have to see that. But all the damage classes, except for Pocket Waffle, down. Fifth decides to push in like crazy, man. Pocket Waffle having nothing of that. Space Cat up top, he's gonna get ganged up on. He's doing pretty good, but there's no way he lives. Yeah.
alert. Our last control point is being captured. Alert.
Zidium flying in there.
Is being contested.
I think Fifth did a good job of not wiping, but they are allowing the back cap.
I think Zanhorn's just waiting for the medic.
Key snipe by Slapchoppa.
Time has been added.
And this is what you don't want. Chrome had to pop an Uber right there, thereby losing his advantage by about 40 or 50%. It wasn't worth it. I mean, maybe I didn't see why he popped it. Maybe he was just a little too antsy, or maybe there was somebody on him.
They'll pay for it soon.
we have Satan listening, I see. We should get him in here talking. Maybe one of these times we need to give out like information and actually like drag people into the channel and let them talk for a minute, and
I think it'd be great to get the captains in here.
like a call-in show.
Good idea.
Our control.
We should get Coin Op in here and see how his team's doing. Team Coin Op.
Satan talks through his actions and his will.
Is being captured.
Yes, Satan talks.
Haven pops. Fifth combo is basically down too.
Time has been added.
Yeah, Fifth is wiped. All their damage classes are down. That's key. I mean, you know, what do they have? They have a Scout, Engineer, Pyro.
But Gary Busey's still up, so that Pyro.
control point is being contested. Alert. Our control
Space Cat gets stabbed by Taco. Taco's trying to get it. Or,
has been added.
I'm sorry, that wasn't Taco. That was Xeno trying to get stabbed in the heavy. He didn't quite get it.
I think your rule might be broken.
Yeah, this is not good. Well, we have almost equal. Fluffy Pillow uses. Coin Up has 85%. He's getting beat up. Oh, wow. He stays alive? I heard him call.
Oh, they held it off.
He keeps alive. You do not want to be backed up on your point with a Kritzkrieg.
Especially against an Uber.
Yeah, but he did a really good job. That would have been a good slow-mo there.
being contested. Victory.
And there we go, your rule's broken.
The rule is broken. Oh my gosh. Who got the cap? I didn't even see it. I wasn't watching. That was a close round. This is a good map. This is what I love about Highlander in general. Look at the balance. Space Cat doesn't have a good rollout this time. What I don't like about FITH is they are scattered. Everybody's in a different place. They're like completely spread out, like it's a soccer game. They're wiping, but you know, both teams are two up and 3 up. 2 up for FITH, 3 up for Haven.
It's almost like a pub.
Wow, that was a bloody center battle. It continues on. We have Super fighting Xeno or Stu. Super needs a sandwich.
Hey, I wonder if he realized that there's health right behind him.
Time has been added.
Yeah, I think he was putting importance on the cap. I'd
Okay.
like to think that. FITH is ready. They have a 70% to 46% advantage. Can't see what he's running. Looks like Metagun. No, that's crits. My bad.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Oh, Coin Up crits a Zanhorn? No, Space Cat.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
And they dominate. There's a great sniper position right now, Super. If you want to watch him, he's got a great line right there.
Time has been added.
He runs. I like Haven's positioning mostly. They're using the flanks a little better than FITH, I think. I haven't seen FITH. Well, here, like Xeno's going through the sewers, but I haven't seen FITH using the sewers effectively. Haven't really seen him using IT much either.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Space Cat, you're saying no overheal? The Quick Fix has overheal now.
Captured.
Just not as much. If that's what you mean.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Zidium trying. Oh, it's a scout fight.
Zidium won, though.
Well, you should never bring a demo to a scout fight.
So, Haven has the Uber advantage.
And they use it in a very confusing manner. What do they have? They have an Uber Pyro. He converts over to the heavy a little bit.
Alert.
Not a good-looking Uber, honestly.
Is very weird, but somehow it kind of worked.
Yeah, I guess so. It was effective. It didn't look that comfortable.
No. I think it might have been a little easier if they would have just ran straight to the point and popped it there instead of what they did.
Contested.
Agreed. Sometimes as a heavy, I like running into the combat zone with a GRUs, and the second I start taking hits, have the medic do it. Oh, Slapchop has got a good line on a couple players. Doesn't get it. Super snipes Zidium. Headshot.
Control point is being captured.
Oh, poor Fifth. No. No, Fifth. No. Wow, this game. A long one, a close one, I guess. Maybe not as close as it. Yeah, it was closer than the score showed.
So what's some good things both teams did?
I think both teams. I would have liked to have seen more medic picks from this spies. I only saw a couple, but again, maybe I wasn't watching.
Seem to have a lot of face stabs.
This map is all about the flanks. If you play, I mean, we had this in like last season, I think, and we scrimmed it forever, and it was brutally apparent the team that controls the flanks wins this one. I don't think either team did a stellar job using the flanks, but if you can coordinate your crits with people pouring in from every exit, and it is just brutal. So I would have liked to have seen a little more coordinated use of the flanks. I think Haven did that a little better than Fifth.
Okay. What's something bad? Something that they could really, really improve on? Because this was like something they did like okay, and they need to improve on. But what was something like horrible?
Well, you don't want your heavy to be your carry, but maybe you do. I don't know. It's working, so I wouldn't try to shake it up too much. Haven probably could have done some more crits on their demo, and their heavy certainly strong enough to follow that in and just completely clean up on his own.
And to tag along with that, I think the heavy strayed a lot from the medic with the Haven team. I think if you pulled it back in and when the Uber popped on the demo, just rushing right there with them.
Yeah, and let's see. I think Fifth played an okay game. Looks like they didn't have all their mains playing their typical classes. Probably some personnel issues. I don't have a lot of comments about that. I thought they played typically their game. Maybe their strats weren't necessarily thought out, especially their push from second to mid. Yeah, that's a picture of me. That's before I lost all my weight and had the surgery. So, anyways, yeah, maybe next time we could pull in the team captains. That could be really fun.
I think it'd be interesting to see what they thought of the matches, and to have them watch it with us. Maybe cringe a little bit about what they did.
Yeah, I mean, we could like yell at them and be mean. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? That was dumb.
I know you can't control his mouse, but it's your fucking fault.
Alright, I think that's it, guys. It was a long one.
Long and hard.
Long and hard.
Also, Space Cat, where was your pan? You didn't get a single pan kill that whole match, did you? I'm disappointed.
He got one on the sniper.
One.
Well, that's pretty good stuff still.
Alright.
Alright, guys. Good one.
Have a good night.
Peace out.